Welcome back, students. Now, after the rich peasants, now we will see how the poor peasant or the poor peasant communities took the movement. Now, the poor peasants did not, I repeat, did not participate in the movement. Gandhiji's civil disobedience movement was not participated by the poor peasants. Now the question is why? Why did not participate it? The poor peasantry were not just interested in lowering of the revenue demand. They were not interested in lowering of the revenue demand. Many of them were small tenants cultivating land they had rented from landlords. And as the depression continued and their cash incomes dwindled, the small tenants found it difficult to pay their land rents. Okay, so they demanded that the unpaid rent must be remitted completely. So their demand was not lowering down the revenue, but complete remission of the land revenue or land rent. But Congress and Gandhiji was demanded for lowering down the revenue. So their interest was not fulfilled, so the poor peasantry, that's why, did not participate in the movement made by Gandhiji, that is civil disobedience movement. Moreover, one more reason was there why they did not participate in the movement. What was the second reason? The second reason was the small peasantry or the peasants community joined a variety of radical movements often led by the socialist and communist. Apprehensive of raising issues that might upset the rich peasants and landlords, the Congress was unwilling to support no rent campaign in most places, which was the major demand of the small peasants. So the second important reason was, as the poor peasants were closely associated with the communist and socialist, which was against the Congress and socialist, two different poles. So as the poor peasant came in association with communist and socialist groups and parties, they themselves were away from Congress. Means the poor peasants were away from the Congress. So that is the reason why poor peasantry did not participate. So we have seen the rich peasant communities and the poor peasant communities. Now you can easily understand the difference, students. Both were the peasant communities, but as their interests were different, their demands were different, so their participation, the mode of participation, was also different. Okay, so this is how the different participants participated in the movement. That's all for today, students. Thank you very much. We will continue with this.